Good morning, Kimberly Panthers. This is Mr. Sally. Welcome you to another exciting week of virtual and in-person learning at Kimberly Elementary School, where we strive to build hope in action, belief in action, success in action. During homeroom, students should quickly finish their breakfast and ensure that they have all materials for learning. Instruction will begin promptly at 8 a.m. for both our in-person and virtual students. Looking at the weather for this week of March 15th through the 19th, boys and girls, Monday, this day off is going to be a nice sunny day, highs in the 70s with lows in the 50s. But we'll have rain the rest of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, with the sun shining again on Friday. Here are some reminders for some expectations for a successful virtual learning experience. Boys and girls, please make sure that you listen and follow the directions of your teacher. And if you're having trouble, use your teacher's office hours for help. Take care of your devices and your learning materials, and don't take your device outside. And most importantly, keep your camera on and your microphone on silent unless called upon. For our in-person boys and girls, please make sure that you're wearing a mask daily that covers both your nose and your mouth. Sit behind your desk shield at all times unless at lunch. Maintain social distancing in classrooms, hallways, and the cafeteria, and use only your own supplies. Do not share supplies with others. And most importantly, do not come to school sick. Looking at our upcoming week, Monday, of course, is no school, but Tuesdays is a specials day 3. Wednesday, of course, is asynchronous, and Thursday is specials day 4. Friday, specials day 5. We are still in the midst of STAR testing all the way until April 2nd, spring break. And we have our surveillance testing again taking place this Tuesday. This will be our 5th week of surveillance testing. Our Go Team meeting, where we'll vote on our budget, is this coming Wednesday from 4 p.m. until 5:30. That is a virtual meeting that will be displayed not only on Zoom, but also Facebook Live. Quarter 4 begins on March 22nd, and that will be the day that new declarations begin, with report cards being available in the parent portal for Quarter 3 on the 25th. Our IB Learner profile for the month of March is Thinker. It says we use critical and creative thinking skills to analyze and take responsible action on complex problems. We exercise initiative in making reasoned, ethical decisions. That basically means that we are thoughtful in the decisions that we make. We look at our past actions and past things that we've done, and we make sure that the choices that we make are reasonable and ethical. Want to say happy birthday to the following Kimberly Panthers: Denaya, celebrating her birthday on the 17th. And we have 3 students, Jajarian, Dario, and Tylear, all celebrating their birthday on the 19th. Mr. Hardiman, our new building facilities manager, celebrating his birthday on the 18th. Happy birthday, Kimberly Panthers. Those students that are here at school, please come to the office and get your birthday pencil. Here are a few other announcements. March, of course, is Women's History Month. This month of March, we celebrate all of the wonderful contributions that women have made in our country and in our world. A reminder that Monday is a no school day. It is our Teacher Professional Learning Day. That means there'll be no virtual classes and the building will be closed. Parents, you should have gotten information last week about Health Check. Health Check is our new daily health screening app for our in-person students. That means all of our in-person students should every day go through the Health Check app and make sure that you are marking down any symptoms that your child may have. This will let you know if your child should come to school or not. Schools will be notified if a student fails that screening, but will not be given the details of that screening, just that they've passed or failed. There'll be a QR code that can be scanned at school to let us know that your child has passed or not. This week, you'll be getting additional information with the specific codes for your child's grade level, which you can also see on this screen, for you to continue and go ahead and get registered for Health Check. I want to say thank you to the families that have already begun registering their children with Health Check and have already begun their daily health screening. This will take the place of the daily attestation forms. Of course, as part of our COVID-19 mitigation strategies, we are also asking that any parent or staff member that is either exposed to or tested positive for COVID-19 self report. That means parents should not only call the school and speak with the school nurse, but they should also complete the self reporting form, which you can see the URL here on our screen, but it's also on our Facebook page and our school website. Staff should also be reporting any exposure or positive test to COVID 19 by speaking directly with the school principal and also completing the self reporting form. I do want to continue reminding our parents that we need each and every student who's coming to school face to face to be able to be tested weekly for COVID 19 through our surveillance testing. This is a very non intrusive type of test that doesn't hurt at all. Our boys and girls get in and out in less than a minute, and we get the results back by the end of the day. Thankfully, we've had no students to test positive as a result of our surveillance testing, nor have we had any staff members test positive as a result of our surveillance testing. But what it does give us is peace of mind to know that everyone in our building is safe and COVID free. Our testing takes place every Tuesday from 7:30 until 9. Again, parents, we need every parent to sign that permission form so that way your child can be tested. You only have to sign once, and they'll be tested each week. And now for a few words of wisdom. Here's a tale from the ancient Greek slave and storyteller Aesop. It's called The Frogs in the Well. There were two frogs living together in a marsh. One really hot summer, the marsh dried up. The frogs took off and looked for another place to live, because frogs like to live in damp places. They came to a deep well. One frog looked down into the well and said, "Hey, this looks nice and cool. Let's jump in." The other frog, who had a wiser head on his shoulder, replied, "Not so fast, buddy. Suppose the well is dried up like the marshes. How would we ever get out again?" What's the moral? It's simple. Look before you leap. Stop, look, and listen. Always be careful and make sure that what you're doing is safe. Today and every day, think twice before you act. In the words of this old Scottish proverb, if you don't see the bottom, don't wade. With something to think about, this is Mr. Sally. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. This concludes the weekly announcements. Be sure to be actively engaged in your live face to face or virtual sessions starting at 8 a.m. daily. We're Panthers who roar, respect others, own responsibility, always safe, and ready at all times.